And now we call upon His Excellency Dr. Sles Nazy, Rector of Cambodia University of Management and Technology, Advisor to Ministry of Information, a member of Board of Director of Islamic Council for Development of Cambodia, to present on the role of Muslim NGOs and community in peace building in Cambodia. Silakan.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya minta maaf sebab presentation saya dalam bahasa Inggris. Sebab saya ni asal Melayu campur, Melayu campa. Okay? So sorry, maybe all of you understand English, so I would like to say apologize because this is a hybrid session because we have bahasa Indonesia, Melayu, dan English. Alhamdulillah, first of all, I would like to say thank you very much to Muiz and Ikim, especially my thanks goes to Dr. Wan Muhammad for having me today in the stage and sharing with you some of our experience and research on the role of the Muslim NGOs and the communities in Cambodia in peace buildings. Maybe some of you never heard about Cambodia or Cambodia, or in Khmer they call Cambodia. Actually, maybe in Melayu we have bunga Cambodia, right? Tapi our country is not bunga, it's not a flower of Cambodia, but just the name of Cambodia. And Cambodia, you may have known that this is a Buddhist majority countries and Muslim is a minorities. But Alhamdulillah, after the civil war and after the communist regimes, we are living together in peace. And we have a good relation between the Buddhists and our Muslim. And our Muslim, well known as Cham or Melayu Champa, because most of our Muslim people descended from the kingdom of Champa, where we have lost our kingdom over 600 years ago. And the kingdom is in central Vietnam before. And the people of Champa is migrated to different countries, majority because of the neighbors to Cambodia, so they migrated to Cambodia. And we have remain in Vietnam, and also some to Malaysia. Indonesia also have, in Thailand also have Cham, there in Bangkok especially. So my present today brief a little bit about what is the role of the Muslim NGO and the Muslim community doing to build the peace in the majority Buddhist country. Maybe the next slide. Yeah, my background already known. Next. Yeah, so far the relationship between the Buddhists and our Muslims considered as good. Up to date, we don't have any religious conflicts or ethnic conflict or any Islamophobia, but we still have some misconception between Islam, Muslim, Cham. Yeah, because majority Buddhists, they consider Cham because majority of our Cham people believe in Islam. So even if you are from Malaysia, from Indonesia, from Thailand, if you are wearing hijab, kupiah, or you are Muslim, you may be called as Cham. Yeah, so you are Cham, oh, Dato here, Cham. So consider as most of Cham. Even though you are from Bangladesh, you are also Cham, because Cham well known as the majority of Muslim in Cambodia. So how many Muslims in Cambodia? We have only 5% of Muslims. Among the population recently, we have 16.9 million. So we are 5%. So we have almost 1 million. It is around 800,000. Yeah, 800,000. But we are living in community by community, especially the well-known and non-Cham Muslim living along the Mekong River. And we have one negeri, one province they call Kampong Cham. Yeah, they call Kampong Cham, and majority of them are living there. Some people, Kampong Cham is not the village of Cham actually, but majority of us living there, so that's why they consider that, oh, Kampong Cham, mainly many Cham or many Muslim. But actually, Kampong Cham, there is a history because most of our provinces start with Kampong. We have 24 provinces in Cambodia, and then the provinces, majority start with Kampong, like Kampong Thom, Kampong Spu, Kampong Cham, and others, some Kampong also. So, because of this, because of the misconception between Cham, Muslim, because Cham is feel like an ethnic. So in the history, in 1950 somethings, the King Norodom Sihanouk trying to name us, not to call Cham, but trying to put our name is Khmer Islam. Because they don't want to understand about Cham and Khmer. Khmer, it means the Cambodian people itself, they have their old or traditional name they call Khmer. So because of this, King Norodom Sihanouk give us new names. They call Khmer Islam. Why? Because they are trying to balance or to make more familiar that we are only one Khmer, but you are Khmer but believe in Islam. You practice Islam. So this is the way that our king gave us the chance and trying to make peace among our Muslim and the Buddhist majority also. Next slide, please. Next. Okay. And you see, this is the relationship between the Cham Muslim or the Khmer Buddhist and others. Every year, you see the Mufti and our current kings. Every year on his royal birthday, the king always invite Mufti to brought the delegation from Imam of the Masjid, Imam of the province, to join his royal birthday in the royal palace. So once a year, our Imam, our Mufti, Grand Mufti, to show that this is the good relation between our Muslim leaders and the high level. The highest level is the king. And we have some dialogue, interfaith dialogue. And you see this new prime minister, the current prime minister, he's just appointed as the new prime minister. His Excellency Honmanet, Dr. Honmanet, he's the new appointed prime minister. He's also involved in good relation with our Muslim community. He always go and preside over to some Muslim ceremony, opening school, madrasah, or even masjids, even the mosque. So this is showing the good relation between our Muslim and the Buddhist. Next, please. Yeah, this is, I just mentioned just now that we have 5%, around 800,000 Cambodian Muslim, or known as Cham Muslim, live in Cambodia. Yeah, among 16.9 million currently. Next, please. And Cham people, if we are talking about Cham, we have Cham, Malay, or Chue. Java. Chue is Java. Yeah. And we also have Chambani, or they call Jahed, or the group of Imam San. So the three kind of this ethnic considered as Cham, but they are living in different areas. And Chambani, actually they speak Cham, their own language, our ethnic language, but the way of practice is a little bit different. They still practice Brahmanism mixed up with Islam. They don't pray daily. They just pray like once a week. And they keep practicing like old tradition, wearing, they have Maulud Rasul, but the way of practicing is different, especially in the wedding ceremony and some other spiritual program, ceremonies, something. And we have also, this is some Muslim, they just keeping the old tradition. So like Champani, this is in the wedding ceremony, and our Cham Muslim in the middle, some they keeping the old tradition like that. But you can see less this traditional lost day by day, but some areas still keeping, And we also have Cham Chuya, Jawa, mostly in the coastal area. They don't speak Cham, they speak only Khmer, but they use some mix-up like Javanese, like To, Wa, see? Something like that. But for Cham people, mostly in the province, they keep speaking Cham. Cham, it sounds like Malayu also, like Malay also. That's why most of our Cambodian Muslim or Cham Muslim, it is easy to learn Bahasa Malay. I myself, actually, I don't study Malay in Malaysia, but in madrasah, because most of the madrasah they teaching using buku Jawi, and the way we are speaking almost the same also, like the way of counting. Maybe I can count like in Cham we count like sa, it's satu, shorten, dua, toa, sama kan, klau, ketiga. Sa, toa, klau, pa, lemu, nam, chuh, tepan, semlan, haplo. So this is Cham. So that's why we have the same root, Malayu. Some words like hand, tangan, Cham, tangan, shorten. Dahi, in Cham, Thai. Thai is Jawa. Sama. Cham, Thai. So we mix up. And for the Champani, they speak Cham, but they practice like what I said just now, that mix up. And they have their own leaders. They call Oknya Ganua. They have their own leader also. They have around 5,000 families. 5,000 families also. But however, we still trying to da'wah also. Da'wah them to the real Islam. Because the way of reciting Al-Fatiha, the way of reciting Quran also very different. Seem like Brahmanism makes up. The next slide, please. Even though we are living with peace a long history ago, but unfortunately, in the Pol Pot regime, or the Khmer Rouge, well known as the Khmer Rouge regime, is a genocide. It started from 75 to 79. It's not only Cham or Muslim people were killed. In this regime, no religions. Even pagoda, mosque, masjid, tak ada. They turned pagoda or mosque into like a warehouse. Some mosques were used as a pig to feed the pigs there. And according to the DC camp, the document center of Cambodia, before the regime, we have around 113 mosques. But after the regime, we left only 5 masjid. So the mosques were destroyed. And according to the research, and according to the UN-backed tribunal recently, the Khmer trying to kill the Cham people also because of the ethnic. Yeah, recently there was a research, and also at the tribunal, there is a verdict on this. I mean, they are discriminate. They are trying to kill our Cham in that regime also. And according to the center, they said that among between 100 to 500,000 Cham Muslims lost their life during this regime. So we lost our intellectual people, Imam, Ustaz, and we have very few left. So from that, all our Muslim and other Cambodian people in general struggling to survive until now. But after the regime, we still have some misconception about Cham, Muslim, Khmer, here and there. Because of this, we are trying to live in tolerance. We are trying to make our people tolerant by using, even the names. Yeah, why I put my name Nazi and slash shorten the names. After the communist people, they are trying to find out who is Muslim here and there in the communist regime. And after this, our Muslim people still afraid. So that's why they are trying to shorten the names. Like Sles actually is Saleh. Yeah, Sles is Saleh. Mat, Muhammad, they shorten Mat. Yeah. Actually, my name is Nasri, but Nazi. You see, to make it sound like Khmer in general. Yusuf, So. Yeah, just to shorten, So. Ismail, L only. So trying to shorten. Because of this, we are trying to make the people like living in peace. And at first, our Muslim, there's still some small like discrimination. Don't like in Thailand, no need to make friend with Muslim. Afraid also. They're well known as like Cham or Muslim. They are good at black magic. Something like that, or don't make friend with Muslim. If he or she angry, they use a black magic to us. And even in the movie, in Khmer movie, if they want to show that you are Muslim or Cham, mostly they act like you are a fortune teller, you are a black magic, yeah. So. But now, alhamdulillah, they understand they are living in peace. Alhamdulillah. So what is the role of the Muslim doing, Muslim NGO? You see, because in Cambodia, we don't have any official body in the governments, but we use NGOs to help in this also. Before 1991, we just have very few NGOs. But after 1993, after the general election backed by the UN, alhamdulillah, with the help from the people of Malaysia, from Singapore, especially Malaysia, going because they are open for the foreign country to go into Cambodia. And then alhamdulillah, our brothers and sisters here also go to Cambodia and help us and build up and help through the NGOs. They set up the Pasatuan. I have a lot of things to talk, but we left only 3 minutes. So I will brief. So next slide, please. Yeah, next. I would brief. Next, please. Yeah, so the first point that NGO doing to have a peace in Cambodia, we use the media, the social media publication to balance the information about Cham, Islam, and Muslim. I myself also running a small NGO called Cambodia Muslim Media Center that we use social media to spread Islam. YouTube, their social media is Facebook is the most popular. And also we have a radio air times in Cham language and in Khmer. And also we have publication, some Islamic book. Alhamdulillah, we have Quran translation in Khmer. I myself also joined in this project. And we printed thousands copies of the Quran translation in Khmer and in Cham language also. And we put in some library and give some to non-Muslim or also mu'alaf, trying to make them understand about Islam and what is the meaning of our kitab. Yeah. Next, please. And we also, the Muslim NGO and especially the Grand Mufti, together with the Ministry of Religious Affairs, also have some interfaith dialogues. Yeah, interfaith dialogue, we invite Christians, Buddhists, and Islam together and trying to spread the message of peace to the people also. Yeah. And Ministry of Religion Affairs also have a good cooperation with our Grand Mufti. There we have a Grand Mufti or called the highest Council for Islamic Affairs in Cambodia. Yeah, so we have some annual interfaith dialogue also. Next, please. And we also through strengthening the relation with the governments and rule of law. Alhamdulillah, because our Muslim leaders and activists and NGOs, we have a good relation, like I mentioned earlier. And because of this, the governments understand and offer us a lot. Like we are trying to lobby the governments to give us the full rights to practice Islam, especially for the Muslimah to wear hijab anywhere in school, even the passport takings, ID card, you need to have a Muslim attire, you are allowed, alhamdulillah. And recently, we have many officials appointed, especially our Islamic teachers were granted as a government official. It means the Ministry of Education or the governments gives scholarship to more than 1,000 Islamic teachers, or they call tuntun or ustaz sana. Yeah, this is a policy in building up peace among our community also. And we have our senior minister, we have MP, member of parliaments, we have some advisor to governments, to some ministry, deputy minister, and we have senators also. Next, please. And yeah, like I mentioned just now, the government gave us, at the airport, they also have a praying room. And recently, we, in some school also, though at university especially, they allow for the musalla. And the government hospital also allow to have the musalla also. Next, please. We are trying to promote the concept of citizenship and belongings. We are trying to promote that we are not the minority. You have to consider that you are Cambodians and we just Cambodian and practice Islam. So to make people don't discriminate, you are Cham, you are Muslim, but we are the same Cambodia. And we enjoy together with the events, like some Buddhist event we also join, and the Buddhists come and join with us in the Muslim Like every year, our Prime Minister hosts the iftar. Yeah, Dato' from IKIM also joined last year. So this is strengthening the citizenship among our people and community. Yeah. Next, please. And we also, our Muslim NGO and others, Muslim leaders or activists also trying to promote the secular higher education and scholarship. Alhamdulillah, through this, we are trying to make our Muslim intellectual or young to go higher education so that they have chance to explain to other people, especially the Buddhists, about the community, about Islam, and they can gain more position in the high-ranking government official. It means capacity building. Alhamdulillah, I myself and Dr. Farid recently, together with some advice, especially Dr. Wan, he's one of our advisors to the CUMT, Cambodia University of Management and Technology. We just opened like almost 1 year, and we provided some scholarship, almost 200 scholarship to our young Muslim. And our university, a place where we can provide education to both Muslim and non-Muslim. This is a peace building among in our university also. Among the scholarship, we also provided to our non-Muslim also. Yeah, alhamdulillah. But our university still in need of help from our brothers and sisters over here also. Next slide, please, because the time is limited. Yeah, and the last point is contribution to the government activity. Yeah, we are a Muslim leaders, we are a Muslim NGO, we always join with the government to upgrade our Muslim community by ourselves. We don't want to disturb much to the governments. The government allow us the license, the full rights to practice and to do anything, but we ourselves contribute also to the government. Yeah. So this is the last point, and the conclusion that even though we are living in peace, the relationship is good, but our Muslim leader also trying to find more mechanism to avoid, because as you may know that in digital areas, the misconception and the fake news about Islam and others is very fast. So we are discussion also to find a way to prevent in this, just in case that in the future we have a serious problem. So we have a mechanism and strategic plan. So thank you very much because of the times. Actually, the moderator just gave me 3 minutes, but almost 10 already. So sorry, because I the last speaker. So lastly, I would like to say thank yous again to IKIM and Muiz, and also moderator and our participant for your kind attention. Inshallah, if you have time and you want to see more reality, welcome to Cambodia. Selamat datang ke Cambodia. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Dr. H.E Sles, for lovely presentation just now. Memang atas antara lain Doktor bentangkan tentang bagaimana perjuangan dan juga penglibatan